All right, how's it going today? I think that these stand your ground laws and castle laws needs to be something that should be reinforced nationwide. Okay, pulling up at the wrong address does not constitute somebody shooting. Okay, I mean shooting with deadly force. I mean it doesn't constitute even shooting at all. So I think on yeah, and well, I'm just going to say this. This is what the fourth incident that's happened in a week. I think this story is somewhere outside of Miami, okay, in the suburban area. There was a couple that was delivering stuff from Instacart, pulled up at the wrong house. The way that when I saw that this video, I guess it looks like it's when you go down this road, you got trees on both sides. It looks like maybe one of those neighborhoods with one of them long driveways, or it could be like a ranch style house where you could have like a driveway, right? The driveway is like in a half circle. So you go in the driveway and then you can come close to the house and then you come out of the driveway and then back on the same road. You don't have to back up. Okay. One of those types. They have a lot of those types of houses here in Las Vegas. But nevertheless, this young couple pulled up at the wrong house. Okay. And I think by the time that person came out, then they realized they were at the wrong house. Oh, I was at the wrong house. I'm sorry. So they pulled off. This idiot comes out, from what I understand, gets in his truck, follows them out, and then starts shooting at the car. Shot about, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. I saw a bullet hole at it's the right, looks like the rear right bumper. And then a couple of, he tried to shoot at the back right rim a couple of times. All right, the couple they were able between the police and the couples, they were able to recover the I don't know the rounds and all that. Okay, and the guy wanted to prosecute, but he couldn't because the police felt that it was not reasonable enough to prosecute for trespassing. Okay, they had a job they had to do. They pulled up at the wrong house. Okay, I've done that before myself. Speaking of which, I've done a video a long time ago. You could reach back and pull it out. Maybe, I don't know, what, 2.5 years ago about doing Amazon Flex. I was doing the groceries. You could check that video out yourself. If they're hiring near you, okay, then you looking for work or maybe looking for some extra income, feel free to apply and check that video out. Okay. So that is not reasonable, or what they call it, probable cause for the stand your ground type thing. All right. And that person needs to be arrested. I didn't hear anything about the person maybe being prosecuted. Okay. But what needs to happen is he needs to be put on probation or some sort. Okay. For basically assault with a deadly weapon. Okay. Because that couple has posed no type of threat at all. Yeah, they pulled up at the wrong address and all that. Okay, but it was not reasonable enough, you know, to for that guy to act in that certain way. All right, and I just think that in closing, a lot of people in these rural areas, okay, or going overboard with these stand your ground laws and so forth, okay? If that person is posing a threat, if that person actually breaks inside your house and comes inside there, okay, unlawfully, then their life is in your hands. I do believe that, okay? So, and I just think that these those laws need to be enforced, okay? Uh, and anybody that breaks them needs to be dealt with. But I think people will know that. All right, people that do stuff like that, they know that, and they look for a reason, okay, to use a gun out on somebody, okay. So I hate to tell you, but I think Florida, you see the couple of incidents that happened down there with Trayvon Martin and the other cat out there in Jacksonville. I hate to tell you this, but I think Florida is pretty bad for that. Anyway, let me know what you think about the video. Y'all out there delivering. Take your time, be careful, pay attention to detail and with the address that you're delivering to. Okay. And I meant to say this on the video that I did about the post office or whatever. Okay. So unless they give you specific instructions, you pay attention to the instructions or where they want you to deliver. And probably in places like that, if you see a gate closed, you want to probably deliver outside, like right by the gate. Do not go inside that gate, okay? Or wherever specifically they want you to deliver to, okay? So I don't know, and do not, you don't need to answer to ring the doorbell, okay? Unless they instruct you to do so, all right? Because the app will tell you, if you work with the app, they'll tell you if when or tell the customer when the orders to be delivered. But here's what I'm saying: you don't need to do more than what you have to do, okay? And I'm gonna leave it at that. And thank you for your time. All right, like, subscribe, share, Cash App $Winston Spivey if you want to donate.